Hey Jean, how you doing?
Hey, Scott. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, look at everybody in the chat already.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Let me get to my channel on my phone. It's easy. It's easier to
To
comment.
read.
Yeah,
Yeah.
comment and whatnot. There we
I
go.
see classmate Terry Suzuki just says, Hi, Scott. Hi, Jean.
Hey Terry,
Does,
what's up? Christina.
doesn't cats for me. Gina. Aw. Hi,
Okay, so
everybody.
yeah, so this is a personal reading night, and I'll do my best to hold in the comments so I can put it up. But first, in case there's any out there in YouTube land that has not seen Jean before, want to go ahead with your little story and
Yeah.
how you opened up and all that lovely stuff?
Well, they call us a baby psychic because we're just beginning. And this is Scott's helping me practice. And I just finished a couple of classes from Medium Kim and Susan Lin, Psychic Medium, and we did 3 classes. And we hold, I have a practice every Monday. And the skills that we learned in those classes have really opened up my abilities. And then simultaneously, after completing those classes, Allie from Heart and Soul Connected invited us to come and practice on her channel. And it just took off from there. I mean, the first day I was a little nervous and it just flowed. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to pick up anything from the chat right away, but it actually works. It's surprising. It's surprising to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is amazing when it just flows. You when you wake up and it's like, well, I call it like your antennas open. This little door will open up to the spirit world and you make that connection and let it flow. And we were talking a little bit earlier, when you're doing personal readings or whatnot, you don't want to force the issue. You just let it flow, whatever comes to your mind, use your senses and just bring it.
Trust.
Trust and bring it.
Trust.
No ego.
Yeah. Yeah. And my intention every time I do a reading, even on live, is that the highest vibrational information and for the highest good of the receiver, and only love and light is welcome, and to have love and healing energy flow through all of my messages. Um and I say that all the time, every day, and that's my intention. So that is where I'm coming from.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, not all readings. I mean, I'm gonna talk go back to where when I was concerned about my marriage and going through a divorce, I was seeking out other readers to try to figure out, am I going to stay in this marriage? Are we going to figure it out? I was worried about finances and everything. And for probably like 6 months of talking to a bunch, they all said, we're going to get back together. We're going to work it out.
Wow.
Right.
Mhm.
But for my highest good, it wasn't going to happen. But I had to be in that thought process to expect it, right? So then all of a sudden, we went back to court again, and I called another medium, whatever, and pretty much asked the same questions again. He goes, "Nope, you're going to get divorced." And I'm like,
Wow.
"Hmm." I go, "Well, you're the first one. That's very interesting." But this, at that point, that reader made me change my attitude and thought process. I'm like, okay, I need to prepare myself, and think differently. And this is before my own awakening, because once I let it go, that's when I opened up.
Wow.
So I think the readings, whether it's right or wrong, are for your highest good.
Right. Exactly. And that reminds me of something that I use with the pendulum. I have a pendulum that I use as a tool when some people have, girl or a boy baby, or yes or no, or will I move, won't I move. I really like to, because it's very decisive and it's helped me a lot along the way. And what I said is, if it says that you'll get the green one, if you say I want the green one or the yellow one, which one will I get? And if it says the green one and you're disappointed, then it did its job, because the yellow one is the one you really wanted. So whatever this says, it gives you the information so that you can feel the feeling inside. So if it said green but you really wanted the yellow one, you would know. But if it says yellow and you're happy, then you would know. And you're just not sure when you're making the decision between the green and yellow, because they're both great. So I think that, I mean, this doesn't always give you the wrong answer, but sometimes it gives you the answer so that you can figure it out on your own. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna write down quick the names that posted first for readings, and if I cannot find the question, I'll ask again for the post.
Okay.
So if you have anything else you want to talk about your journey, it'll take a few minutes here to write down who asked questions so
Absolutely.
far.
Well, I've always been sensitive, and I've always been interested in the metaphysical, and I'm a Reiki master, but I don't practice Reiki. I went through Reiki training. I did 3 years of shamanic healing training, and I did a bunch of different courses and online and cards and uh, meditation and manifestation, all different kinds of classes along the way, all based in energy healing and manifestation and positive, outcomes and things like that. Um, and one of the things that really triggered my awakening was I bought a house. My first house, I was single, and I was thrilled to get into the house, except for there was somebody else in that house with me, but they weren't. They were, it was a ghost in the house. I don't like to use the term ghost, but there was a ghost in the house, and they. I was sleeping, and I was woken up by the radio, and I don't remember having the radio on or putting it on, and I was like, "What the heck is that noise?" And I was kind of awakened, and when I woke up, I could hear somebody standing beside my bed and breathing next to me. They were breathing, and I thought it was somebody there, and I opened my eyes and there was nothing there. So, this happened almost every night for several weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks, and I wasn't getting any sleep. And one night I, um I just opened my eyes because I felt somebody in the room with me. And I just opened my eyes and I could see out of the corner of my eye somebody actually sitting up on the side of the bed. And then they stood up and then they walked over to the bathroom. And it was a man, it was maybe in his 50s. And um, it was sort of like I could see the color, um, and I could see the shape of his body, but it was very, very transparent, almost like if you would walk in front of a glass window and see your reflection. That's how transparent it was. And I'm telling you, I used to believe other people when they would tell me that they saw a ghost, or they saw the rocking chair move, or they saw, the stuffed animal was on and I would be like, "Oh, I believe you. I believe you." And I did. But I'm telling you, you don't really ever actually believe until you've seen one of those things and you've been scared. So I think that just cracked me open. It just cracked me open, and I was like, I've got to figure this stuff out. I know there's something out there. I know I'm connected, and that really, catapulted my quest for sure.
Well, that's not something I'd never been privy to, is seeing a ghost or seeing a
It,
spirit. I've heard footsteps,
mhm.
I can sense energies in the room, but I've never seen. And grew up in a farmhouse, lived for 40 some years, and my daughters growing up after we divorced and I had them part time, they would tell me all the time they would see things.
Wow.
They would see dark figures walk in front of the room and all kinds of things like that. So that was kind of interesting,
Yeah.
but myself, I've never seen. Everyone has their gifts. Everyone, their guides give them their certain things, whether it be seeing or hearing or whatever. But I think I've talked about before. If I seen an extraterrestrial or a ghost, I'd probably freak out because it's something I've never been privy to. So, but
Absolutely.
the whole experience of everything is very, very interesting. It's something very welcomed just
Yeah.
to be connected to spirit and be more loving and accepting of what the God energy and source gives to us.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
actually had a witness because I freaked out after that and I couldn't sleep. And my little sister said that she would come over and spend the night with me and get rid of whatever it was and make sure that, she figured it out. And they were all worried about me. They thought I was like crazy and going off the deep end. So she came over and she said, "Okay, let's go to bed. I'm tired." So we went to bed and we're laying there and she's elbowing me and she's like, "Jean, Jean." And I turned over and I said, "Dar." I said, "He's here." And she says, "I know. He's sitting on my legs." And she couldn't move her legs. They were like paralyzed. And I was like, "Oh my gosh." And so we just screamed and we like grabbed each other and we were like hugging each other and screaming. She's like, "I can't believe he's here." I'm like, "I know, I know." So she said, "I believe you, girlfriend." And I was
Mhm.
like, "Thank God somebody does." But I eventually hired my own medium and had her cross him over. And when he was going towards the light, he turned around and he said, "Tell Jean thank you." Because he was searching for his wife and he thought I was his wife. That's why he kept trying to wake me up.
Oh
And
wow.
so he crossed over and he turned around and said, "Thank you." And I would have to say, maybe like 4 or 6 weeks after that, I met my husband.
No, neat, neat.
And I I just think it's connected. I don't know how to explain it. I just think it's connected.
Oh,
It's just a cool story.
everything's connected. You know, these little like deja vu's or things is like meant to be. You know, it's the way of showing the future and showing connections and meeting people or whatever. Same kind of way that I met my Nancy. Just an odd occurrence of I was actually meeting someone else and I seen her and I'm like, that's her. I know this is the one.
Wow, you knew right away. Wow.
I seen her on the bench and here she was sitting over there pouting because why does she get to meet someone? I can't meet nobody. And I just glanced over. I'm like, that's her. So it took a
Wow.
little while to get her to accept the date because I was meeting her friend, the
Right,
girl,
right.
the girl code. But she's like, "Why shouldn't I be happy? Why shouldn't I take a chance?" And 11 years later, here we are.
Wow. That's really great. That's really great.
So here's
Yeah.
the first question here up.
Will my theatrical project make it to the
The
stage as a
stage
full
rose
production speaker?
speaker.
All right, speaker, just give me a second since this is my first reading of the day. So, right away, I'm glad that I did because right away I picked up that it would be, yes is the answer, but it would be like an amateur theater or I don't know what you would call them. It it would be a local theater group or I'm not sure, like a learning theater group. There is one in my area and I can't remember what the terminology is that they call this, but it would make it to the stage as a full production, but on um, not on the New York kind of thing, not that type of production, but definitely in a smaller scale company and a local production, local theater. And I see it doing very well there. And I see a lot of people really enjoying it, like a local thing. Yeah.
Okay. I was getting yes also, but I was sensing like there was a lot. They were showing me hoops, like hoops and bounds, things to do, things to promote, that kind of thing. Um, it's going to take a lot of work, because I'm feeling like you got to promote yourself, promote it to get it kind of out there. Um, so while you were talking, I was tossing some cards and I'm getting some kind of financing too. There's a lot of male energy in the background, like production companies or, um, some kind of company that has to finance you. But I do have You're the Creative one. It'll happen soon. And, but I'm also sensing to get it to go, you're going to have to take a hit on money or something like that. Kind of like a freebie. Kind of like you're going to have to let this go out to branch out farther. A production company here, and then burdens on finances. So that's what I was sensing. I like to use the cards at times to kind of confirm what I'm feeling, and it always comes out. But eventually, it'll be successful. I do feel, but it's gonna take a lot of hoops.
You know
Like
what? Mhm.
go ahead.
What I'm also seeing is they're showing me like a local theater production in a round theater outside in like an amphitheater. And I see like it's not Shakespeare, but it's sort of like a very fantasy type of play and a lot of costumes and a lot of imaginary things going on and people sitting around in an amphitheater, not necessarily outside, but it would be something that would be a local company like that. But I just see um, a lot of people pitching in, a lot of people contributing. I see like maybe one of the main business people in the town that has the amphitheater that they're very interested in theater and they help co-sponsor it. I see it. I see a lot of possibilities there. It's a beautiful image. Thanks for asking.
Hmm. I guess it would be depend on the area with winter coming up as far as an amphitheater. But I do sense like a smaller type theater too. But definitely
So
wish you success.
Speaker, if you're still in the chat, if you could validate either yes or no, and both are welcome because I need to learn and
Oh, definitely.
it's it's no problem. I could be picking up on somebody else's theatrical project. That's pretty specific.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'd appreciate it.
Okay. The next one I have written down. I haven't seen speaker comment, but comments
That's
are flowing.
it's okay. All right, Helena, she says,
Helena,
is there a new job coming?
is there no job?
So what I do is I connect to Helena. Connect to
Yeah,
her energy, heart to heart, mind to mind, soul to soul. And I just tap into her energy. What I feel like is what she's doing right now is just to get by. It's not something that she really wants to do. So what I like to do is I like to go maybe 5 or 10 years down the road and turn around and look back and see what happened.
it's a good way to try it. Look at
Oh
the
yeah. Scott, there's no limits.
true,
It's
true.
infinite possibilities. Infinite possibilities. It's just the more imaginative you can do it, the more it just comes flowing in. The more crazy and open you are, the more it just comes flowing in. And there is something called the psychic bounce. So as I'm getting the messages, you're going to pick up on the messages I'm getting because we're both psychically inclined and you're picking
That'd
up
be
on it.
cool.
So let me see. Helena, I can definitely see you're not doing what you're doing right now. I do see you taking care of yourself and having more of a work-life balance. Where right now you're really putting the time in and really, paying your dues. It's because you're not happy, it's taking a lot of your energy. But I do see you in a more of a work-life balance, maybe even like a not a part-time job, but maybe like how schools let out at 3 o'clock, and some if there's a restaurant that serves breakfast and lunch and then they close, something where the business is only open part-time, that you're not working all hours of the day. Your schedule is much more balanced with your work-life balance. Let me just see. And Scott, feel free to chat because I'm kind of just still trying to zone in on the area of
I don't want to ruin your flow.
you won't by talking.
Okay. Um,
But
first thing
yeah,
I got was something about retraining, more schooling or some kind of program. I'm also sensing fear of moving on and worry. When you're in that zone of fear and worry, you don't manifest well within yourself. So I'm getting a lot of pushback from your own guides. So if you're desperately wanting to get a new job or need a job, whatever, fear is your worst enemy. And I'm sensing a lot of fear and worry and um, also disappointments from the past in other jobs, possibly. But it's all about your mindset of what you want to do. But I am sensing if the job you want, you're going to need some kind of retraining, is what I'm getting. So it feels like it's all about your mindset of what you want to do and change. Um, Almost like stuck. You feel like you're stuck at where you're at or what you're doing, but it's all about a mindset, is what I'm getting here.
Helena, do you like flowers? I keep seeing you like in a garden in flowers or walking around a garden or very athletic outdoors type of that's where you're happy. That's where you enjoy yourself. And Something where you can come and go and be outside when you want to. It's not like confined location. So that's what I mean by work-life balance. Like you get to go outside, you have a little bit more of a freer schedule, and maybe even you make your own schedule and you go out and do things, but you're outside part of the time, or you have part of the time that's for yourself. Sorry, I can't pinpoint it any closer than that for you.
Hey, Jan. Let's see.
My guides are telling me that there is somebody out there that needs your expertise specifically, and that if you keep searching, you'll find them or they'll find you.
I haven't seen her comment, so let's see. Let's see.
Sometimes, Scott, that has to do with the phrasing of the question too. Like,
Yeah,
will I get a job by June 2022? Will I change jobs? Will I move companies? Something a little more concrete that we can latch on to, you know. That
yeah.
that's very helpful too.
Being specific helps a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I have a job. I hate my boss. I'm looking. What's up for me? That kind of thing. Or I
Hmm.
haven't got a job. In 6 months or whatever. Everything's specific. If you're asking about a passed on loved one, include their name. It always helps me to connect with a name rather than searching the universe for a Fred or a John or whatever it is. So, Julie here. Was is she gonna get a full time job?
So, and this is what we were. So maybe we can rephrase it for Julie. Maybe when a full-time job will come in. Um, Maybe we can check to see if by June of 2022 or something like that. Because if I'm sure you'll eventually get a full-time job, but you want to know when. And I do understand the question, and we're not criticizing. We're just saying for us, it's a little bit easier if we rephrase the question. So I like to use my pendulum on this, and it's it's tried and true. I've been using it for quite some time, and it's very good at it. Okay, so Jules, ever after, will she be getting a full-time job by June 2022? No. Jules, ever after, will she be getting a full-time job by August 2022? It's very hesitant. Jules, ever after, will she be getting a full-time job August 2022 by August 2022? Okay, that's a little more definite of a yes. It was going back and forth and then up and down. Okay, let me just narrow that down. Jules, ever after, will she be getting a full-time job by July 2022? No. So look for it in August. Be prepared. Search now. Rest up now. Relax with that part-time job. Take the time for yourself, and look forward to moving into full-time sometime in the summer.
Oh, that's a long time. I was I was sensing an opening like in January. I think it's mostly like what she wants. You know, I'm gonna see what
June
the cards have to
after.
say.
Will she have a full-time job? Go ahead.
I'm gonna toss some cards
Yeah.
because I kind of know about Julie a little bit here. She was trying to create her own business or something too. I can't remember. If you're still in the chat, Jules, shout out. Um, she's going to, and thank you, Suzanne, for your generous donation. She's been unemployed since April. I have my business, but it doesn't pay the bills yet. Okay.
Okay, I asked if calf moons would be your full-time job, and it said yes. But let me ask if calf moons will succeed enough to pay your bills. Will calf moons succeed enough to um, help her to live uh, financially relaxed? I don't know how to phrase that. It's saying yes. I would go for that business. It's saying yes, big time. Woo! It's swinging good time. Good time. Yeah. I would put your effort while you're working that part-time job. Oh, you've been unemployed, right? It was unemployed. Mm-hmm. I would put your effort into that calf moons.
Yeah, there's something here about getting a partner. There's I'm sensing a male figure coming in to help you like be a partner in some kind of business venture, and it does relate to what you're currently doing. According to the cards here, we have Wheel of Fortune, a creative business partner, Ace of Cups. It's everything working out. So manifest this male figure, a partner coming in. There is some kind of partner coming in. On the bottom of the deck, I have wishes fulfilled with the Nine of Cups. So do your manifesting dreams. I think you're in the right path. Just ask for this male figure to come in to make it work. Because I don't see it being a diversion, like a step side. There, whatever you were planning, whatever you were hoping for, it's going to happen. Maybe Gene's right here. It's going to be not till next year, but there's something coming to make this work, however you want it. So a King of Wands would be like a creative energy, some kind of expansion type person. It's not a financier, which would be a King of Coins, but it's someone to help you grow. So keep that in your mind, manifest it, growing. I think you're on the right path yet. It's a good thing you still have finances to keep you moving. Thank you
Good
for the
luck, Jules.
donation, Jules.
Thank
Blessings.
you. Oh, she's sweet.
Let's see. Someone else donated, and those blessing ones that donated will get their questions first. Just an FYI.
Woo!
I do have written down.
Cool.
Health question on her daughter, Michelle Shelton. What's your daughter's name? It would help if you're on here. Otherwise, we'll try here. Daughter's health. Brittany. Michelle said it's Brittany. Michelle, does it have something to do with like blood, or like diabetic or something similar to that? Because I'm feeling like it's not skeletal or muscles. It feels like some kind of blood issue. Did you? Yes, Michelle said yes. Okay.
Wow. Good, Scott.
Um,
I'm getting that there's like toxins, like maybe heavy metals or something. Let me see. Something's toxic.
are you? I'm sure you're working with doctors. What is this? I feel like there's a drug out there that would help for right now to get back on track, and it starts with a P. That's all I can get. It's kind of leaning towards placebo, but that's nothing. But it's something with a P. I was hearing. Honestly, it feels like keep working with the doctors. I can't grab any like vitamins or dietary as a main source. It feels like you need to work with your doctors and what need what do you, to get a balance going. I think
It's a,
like 3 to 6 months, it's gonna come back.
oh, come back, or the health will come back.
Yeah, the health will start improving like in 3 to 6 months, but it feels like it's you know pharmaceutical or doctor related because I'm not sensing like certain vitamins or certain kind of diets going to make this change. It feels like it's going to have to be pharmaceutical and working with your doctors and some the proper med right now.
She'll find the right remedy to help manage and keep it at bay. And I'm almost getting like a mono or a Epstein Barr or something that's really toxic, and she's really tired, and it's her blood count is low, but once she gets her balance back, whatever way that is, and I'm picking up like heavy metals and toxins and stuff. It's environmental, and maybe she can um, do some energy healing as well to help that. But with a doctor's help, she will be able to find a balance and maintain and manage the progress and keep it at bay. That's
So,
kind of what I was picking up.
So everyone in the chat, send some loving light healing to Brittany. It's always a good thing to, you know, I'm a true believer in filtering my water because there's a lot of chemicals and toxins in water out of the tap and whatnot. I know my town water that's filtered is horrible tasting without filter, but and always eat healthy as best you can.
There's just environmental toxins. I mean, if you live anywhere near a highway, all of the well, Scott, you're on the
Right,
highway all the time, all the black tar
right.
that comes up. There's a lot of different things that we just can't help. They're just environmental toxins.
It's 90%. Well, 60 to 70% of the time, it has to deal with that water, especially if you like your rural area. If you don't test your water and whatnot, because all the toxins mainly come from your water. If you're not, you know, like I don't buy, you know, bottled water or anything like that. I just filter it. Got a nice jug that filters the water, and it tastes so good. But
I
it,
I'm the
it
same
feels
way,
like it's
Scott.
gonna be. It feels like it's gonna be, solved eventually. So love and light to Brittany.
Yeah, thanks, Michelle. All the best for Brittany.
Okay, bad boy Rob.
Hi, bad boy Rob.
Bad boy Rob's wondering about love or job. Happy holidays. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate the donation. And make sure you know anything coming to us tonight, I will share with Jean. She's my partner in
Oh,
crime tonight.
this
I,
is your
I
gift
share,
from me, Scott.
no, I
These
share
are
always.
donations for your project, for your
I
channel.
have I have
Honestly,
no
this is your
project.
gift.
No,
Just allowing me
stop,
to share.
stop. I'm sharing with you, and you're gonna like it.
We'll duke it out after.
All right, sounds good. All right,
All
bad
right,
boy.
bad boy Rob.
Love department or job. Wow. Seems like you want love a little more than the job. I'm, I'm sensing love's coming your way. Usually it's the other way around. You want a good job and then find the love and be all good to go. But
What they're telling me, Rob, is, or bad boy Rob, if you don't mind me calling you Rob, um, they're telling me that you're looking for love here and you're looking for love. And what they want you to do is to close your eyes and look for love here and feel it and put out that vibration. Feel it. I definitely feel like somebody is coming your way that's going to be very gentle, very quiet, and you kind of like somebody that's a little more loud, a little more laughing, a little more outgoing. But this quiet person is going to cherish you. And if you're really looking for love, if you want true love, lasting love, heartfelt soul love, give him a chance, even though he's not your type, if that makes sense.
hmm, hmm.
Yeah. What are you getting? Do you have love cards, Scott?
Yeah, I tossed some cards to see more here.
Do you have
Um,
ones that are for love, though?
I
Or
didn't get
you
the
just
lovers, but I have
uh,
someone coming in. Um, I'm getting something about a little bit of a release of past. Also, with the King of Pentacles, Tower, and Two of Wands coming in, feels like there's a past you need to release. Success through visions. The King of Pentacles can be like a control, and the Tower is an upheaval that was not welcomed. But in the end here, I do have good news coming in. Happy relationships with the Ten of Cups, and the anxieties are over.
I just pulled it's the
Um,
devil in reverse,
yeah.
and it says detached, breaking free, and power reclaimed. So you're right, Scott. He's got some past that's standing in his way.
So I also have here a romantic visitor. Release your fantasies about what you want with the Seven of Cups, and your abilities will come in with the Three of Coins to who you want. I think it feels with that Seven of Cups, especially with the way they dropped in together, it feels like the fantasies of what you want for a person are not
Well,
attainable. You readjust. You just want someone that you can love back, and respect. It feels like it's not a complete. It's kind of like me trying to go out and try to date a movie star. It's not reality. You know what I mean? You want someone that's going to compliment you, and then you're going to love no matter what. But it's coming real soon. It might be after the holidays here. Like after all the hoopla comes up with the holidays. Never really seen Christmas as a time of meeting new ones. That's more family time, but it feels like first or second week of January, if you manifest the right way of past, release illusions of what should be, could be, and it'll come.
that's great, Scott. That's great validation. That's backing up exactly what I was picking up.
Awesomeness. In the meantime, you can still look for a job. And there's the job department. We want that too. Bring it all in. Bring it all in, Rob. Let's see. Was there another donation here that I missed? Water Lily, bless you for the donation. Ooh, here's another donation. My fiance and soulmate died in '89 from
Oh,
AIDS. Uh huh.
sorry to hear that.
After transfusion of traffic accident. Will I find love somebody to love?
Oh,
89. Been alone that long? That's so sad.
Dakota Kelt.
Dakota Cup. Wow. Um,
Dakota Kelt.
let's see what you get, Jeannie, here. But I, it's really weird. It's like he's reincarnated to come back to you, or he's helping.
I
One
got
of the,
he was helping. Sorry.
no, go ahead. That's great.
No, I was
Because
just confirming with
something
you.
something very powerful Here, yeah, there's some powerful forces behind this one here. Um, yeah, he's trying to put you in the right way.
Believe in infinite possibilities. Keep your
Yeah,
mind open.
this feels like a karmic destiny here. This, it's okay to, you know, love from the past, but, you know, let it go, celebrate life, and believe in infinite possibilities. You're selling yourself short. Don't um, wane on me. Don't, um, what's the words? Don't pity me, I'm hearing. Don't pity me. I'm just fine. Wants you to be happy. Let go and receive.
Wow, that's powerful. Let go and receive. Wow. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
one
common.
can't happen without the other. I see some sort of a companionship relationship maybe developing into something a little bit more um, a deeper relationship, love relationship. And like he's been there the whole time, but you can't see him because you're you're not not you're not connecting, I think. Maybe he's already in your life and he knows that you're, well, maybe he doesn't know, but maybe he's already in your life and you see him as an acquaintance or a friend. That's interesting.
Hmm. Weird on the cards I tossed. It's definitely showing you're holding on to that loss too much. Way too much. In the end, I'm getting manifest with the Ace of Pentacles. Look for new opportunities. The Four of Wands is a celebration, rite of passage, marriage. But around that is the Five of Cups, your painful loss, and the Ten of Wands holding on to your burdens. You need to let it go and move on. Look for love. In the center of the start, I got Lovers, Four of Cups, and Ace of Swords. Four of Cups is your discontent, uninspired. It's like your conscious is saying, I don't want to be in love. I don't want to attract. So you need that Ace of Swords is that mental clarity, you know, moving on, moving forward. So our loved ones do not want us to sit around and mourn. We're here to enjoy life and celebrate. In another row here, I have Wheel of Fortune, Death, and Three of Swords. Your destiny is waiting, but you're still in a grieve mode with the Three of Swords, Death. Wheel of Fortune is excellent. Then you have Death and Three of Swords, that heartbreak, that pain. So your destiny and good luck is being held back by the death and the heartbreak.
Keep an open mind too. This person may be younger than you.
Yeah, I was sensing that too. Because that's why I almost thought he was reincarnated, but like, well, that wouldn't be that quick, that
I
kind of thing.
I got he was definitely helping. Yeah.
But yeah, I was definitely sensing younger. That's why I was kind of questioning myself. I'm like, well, is he reincarnated and coming back? But that probably wouldn't be the case. But yeah, blessings. You let go, release, and move forward.
Keep an open mind. I'd say
Mhm.
within 10 years. I
Thank
don't
you,
know why.
Harley.
Like really keep an open mind.
Blessings for the donation, Jean. And thank you, everyone, for donating and asking questions.
Yes, thanks
This is
guys.
great. I'm enjoying this, Jane. I do feel a good,
You getting the psychic bounce,
good,
Scott?
good mojo. You're not blocking me. I'm not blocking you.
Oh, great. Good job.
Always good.
Good.
Like I was telling you earlier, sometimes when multiple readers are joining in, we're all trying to connect in, and there might be some blocks going on. No clue the first time if we were gonna gel together, but it seems to be working great.
Aw, thanks, Scott. That's sweet of you to
Loving it.
say.
And what little I've seen of you, like I said, I've seen you on Allie's channel. You have a few vids and seen a
Very
lovely
few.
new reader going on here. Okay.
About him.
Jean, happily single.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Maybe I should pay attention to recognize it. So, first thing I see, if you're happily single and asking the question, it feels like you're not actually pursuing it.
Mm.
So if you want, it's kind of like a double negative feeling. It's like, hey, I'm happy single, but do you see anyone coming? So if you want this long-term love partner to come in, that should be your focus. That's just the first thing I see when I feel it. So,
Can I jump in?
go ahead.
What they're telling me is to manifest what you need to do. What I like to suggest is that you would fill out the questions to an online dating service, but don't join the online dating service. Just fill out the questions. What do you like to do for fun? What is the most important quality you're looking for in a partner? What's more important, the job, the humor, what and figure out for yourself what you are looking for. Be specific. Be very specific, and you'll recognize this person when he appears. It's I don't know if you ever heard of the book The Passion Test. And so you write like a list of 100 things, and then you choose the top 50, and then you write the list of 50, and then you choose out of that which 25 do you like best until you get to like your top five. And then you focus on those top five qualities. It's a really good book. You can get it on Amazon, or I don't know, just go Google online and find out how to do the passion test. But that's what I mean by manifest. Actually write it down, actually think about it. Actually think about what's most important to you. Do you like somebody that likes to swim and go on the beach? Because my husband doesn't like to go on the beach. You know? Or do you like somebody who likes to go hiking with you? Or do you like somebody who likes to go to the orchestra with you or and take you to the opera? Like what kind of fun do you want to have with your partner? What is most important to you? And and I really like that passion test because it's similar to answering the questions on a dating service. And I, I truly believe once you, because they ask you very pointed questions and they drill down and they ask you, what's your number one quality? And then they'll ask you, is your number one quality able to be, I don't know. They'll ask you the same question 2 or 3 times to make sure you're really, really, really sure. Like they have a good way of questioning you in order to get the information. But so does the passion test. Try something like that. But you need to figure out what you want, what you're looking for, what will make you happy, and what's most important to you. What is a quality that maybe your father may have or your brother may have that um, that you really admire that is important to you, like a family person or somebody who is a drinker and likes to party with you, or isn't a drinker and doesn't get to, smashed. Whatever is right for you, you have to decide and write it down. And once you write it down, then you can just focus on that and meditate on it.
Yeah. Um, to expand on that, I'll give you an example. When um, after I was divorced, I went through a lot of relationships, and I got to that point of I'm gonna write down and um, manifest the exact person I wanted. But you know, I got almost everything I wanted, but I missed a few things. You want to be exact, totally exact, and it'll come. So every person I met, I readjusted the list, and then I eventually met Nancy. But I share a love of sports, but she's not an athletic. So it could have been one more thing that we could have played softball together or done sports together, or whatever. But everything I wanted, I found. I didn't write certain things down, right?
I'm reading the chat. Jean just said she ordered the book just now, the passion test. Good for
Oh,
you,
nice.
girlfriend. That'll work in so many different areas of your life, but it'll definitely manifest a man for you or a partner for you. A man, yeah.
Right.
Jeannie.
But in the process, I was also tested quite often. It's like, here's an opportunity to date this person, and I just said no, that's not her. Oh, here's another person. No, that's not her. Until that one lining night, I just happened to see her. I'm like, I know that's her. I just know it, and you'll know. So manifest it. So I tossed some cards, and they're not all peachy keen. So I think it's about, balance in your life. The overall energy is take some time, Four of Swords and Justice. That's just take some time to balance what you want. But I also have next to that time is failures from the past. It may have been failures from past relationships that kind of hindering you or the reason why you're happy single. But that's what the overall energy is showing here. But if you want it, and truly, it'll be coming with the Ace of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. It all depends on your mindset, and it'll come real quick with that Knight of Wands. So you do what you need to do.
The universe will answer you if you
Oh,
get
definitely.
specific enough, for sure. Yeah, that's
It's what I.
great. So
You know,
exciting.
my last cards are kind of with the manifesting part is Nine of Wands and Four of Wands. If you look at the Four of Wands, that is a marriage card.
Oh, you heard it
So,
here, folks.
but that Nine of Wands also is your own resilience of who you want. It's defending your territory, being safe, but you get to that place we're good to go. And then we have that marriage card, that unity, that partnership kind of thing. So
Yeah.
it's all in what you want, but don't second guess it. You know, if you're happy alone, be alone. But if you really want that loving partner, manifest it, write it down, be specific. You know, you don't want someone that will run away for a weekend and be in the Thanksgiving deer hunt and not even, you know, and if it wasn't agreed, you know, that kind of thing.
I
You
don't
know,
know. I see a really good lover coming to your way for sure.
oh
So
yeah,
he can go out hunting all he wants as long as he comes back to you.
right. You know, like
There's
I said,
compromises in life.
right. Of course, you want trust, you want respect, and you want no jealousy. All you want is someone that's going to treat you with respect and respect back and for love, you know. But if you want someone that has dark hair, make sure you put it down. But all the good things that'll compliment you. That's all we want.
That's cute, Jean. Good luck to
And
you.
bam. All
And
right.
thanks for the compliment. She's like, "You guys are fun." That's so cute.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Pamela. Oh, instead of squinting, I'll
Okay,
just
Pamela. Will my son Peter find a good job with benefits with the city of Chicago? Um, I'm getting a suburb. No, if he wants a city job, I think he's got to go like 20 miles south of Chicago. You know, like a smaller town or a suburb of Chicago. It doesn't feel like it's center Chicago or anything like that. It feels like south. And I know like Schaumburg south, but it feels like there's a city job opening south. If that's his goal. Sun Peter, good job with benefits. Good job with benefits.
Okay, he is going to get a job with the city of Chicago, and I'm trying to drill down on the timing for you. And what is coming to mind, what they're showing me, is when uh, I was at a crossroads with my career about back in late spring, early summer, and actually, I'm sorry. It was a year ago. Sorry, but I was at a crossroads with my job, and our company was bought by a new owner, and I asked if I was going to go with the old owner to his new business, or if I was going to stay with the new owners with the business that I've been in. And I asked my pendulum, would I stay with the new owners? It said yes. And then I asked, would I go with the old owner with his new business? And it said yes. And I couldn't figure out why it kept saying yes. And here I did. I worked for both of them. They split, and I did. I worked for both of them for like 6 months. So yes and yes. But let me just drill in on the soon. I'm not sure they wanted me to tell you that story, so just keep an open mind that it may be what you want, but it may not be. It may be come in a different way than what you think. Just be open. I'm not exactly sure why they asked me to tell you that. All right. Will Peter find a job with the city of Chicago? That's a yes. Will he find a job by February 2022 with the city of Chicago? Will he find a job with the cities of Chicago by March 2022? It looks like it's going to be closer to March.
Yep, I was just gonna say that. I was waiting for you. I was saying Mark.
That's a psychic bounce, Scott.
Yeah.
Woo woo!
Yeah, before you even went there, I was like, March, you gonna say it? You gonna say it?
That's a
um,
psychic bounce. Cool.
yeah. I don't think it's like I said, I don't think it's Chicago, Chicago, but there's like suburbs of Chicago. It feels like outer to me. But I do have the Wheel of Fortune here, the Fool, which is a new beginning, and the Lovers is getting your job. So keep applying, keep looking. It's coming.
Yeah, and maybe that's why I told you that story that I was wondering if it's going to be this or this, and it's not. It's totally something else. Like it's with the city of Chicago municipality, but it won't be in the city of Chicago. It'll be like
Something like
Scott
that.
said, the suburbs or something surrounding it or something adjacent or connected to it. So be open.
Right. Expand it, look around. This feels like something coming.
Thanks for your
March it
question,
is, yeah.
Pamela.
Yeah, he might have to take something, part time while he's looking, whether it be a gas station, whatever, but it's coming. You just gotta keep plugging away and do what you need to do. But I think he's gonna get what he wants. But yeah, like I said, it felt like March right away when I was thinking about it. But cool, yeah. Let's see. Oh, Geek Hillbilly. I told you, buddy, have that water checked in your area. It's a bummer. Okay. Bless you, Jeannie.
The link for my channel is in the description box. It's
Sun Psychic, yeah.
it's Sun Psychic is my YouTube channel, but Sunpsychic Jean is my website. And you go to my YouTube channel is in the description box, and then there's a link there to go to my website. It says booking. But thanks for asking. I don't know if somebody else can put my link in the chat. I don't know if you can put links in your chat, Scott. Is your chat locked?
Yeah. No.
I don't know if Terry or one of my classmates can pop that link in there. That'd be great.
Um oops. Wrong one. I'll do that quick. Copy.
Oh, Scott's doing it. You're the best.
And paste.
Well,
There it
I'd like
is.
to offer anybody that's in the chat tonight, if you're interested in getting a reading with me, since I'm still a baby psychic and I am practicing, I would like to offer free readings for anybody and just say that Scott sent you and choose the free reading option. And I'd be honored to read for you and give and do a reading. I
Oh, you
appreciate all your
hit it.
support and all your questions. You guys are great. You have a great community here, Scott.
Oh yeah, this is a blessing here, this whole community. Hey Debbie, or not Debbie. It's Denise, not Debbie. Spiritual Growth Tarot. Okay.
Hey, Denise. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Denise. She said she's going to subscribe. How cute. I appreciate that. You're so sweet.
So what was your deal? You have to email and then put "seen you on this channel" or something?
When you book your appointment, just say Scott sent me. Just, something like that, I'll know. But
Awesome.
there is a link in there. I opened it up tonight. I was wanting to thank Scott and the community here for allowing me to practice live on YouTube, and I wanted to offer some free readings for anybody that's in the chat tonight. So thank you.
Very kind of you. So yeah, you've been on with Terry on Allie's channel, Heart and Soul Connected, quite a few times. Who was the
Yes,
other one? You,
It's
Terry, and
Terry Lee and Terry Suzuki.
oh, Terry.
Yes,
Okay.
see? Now I don't have to remember now. And we had Thayer join us for the first time last week, and these are all, graduates of Susan Lin and Medium Kim's class, and we've been practicing together, and Allie just said, "Hey, if you guys wanna practice, come on my channel," and then it became a thing, and now we're there every Thursday. And
Awesome.
it's just it's a riot. It's so much fun. It's really
Yeah.
fun. And Scott, let me give you a little tip because I didn't realize this until I was in the middle of it. You know, Allie makes us laugh. She does the oracle cards and she always like cracks a joke or something. She's very, very funny. And we're all laughing. And when we're laughing, we get closer to spirit and we can get better messages. And the messages start flying in. And I'm like, Allie, we were laughing so much that it just started opening up a little bit. Like when your energy is raised, the spirits come in and give you it opens it up for me for sure.
Oh yeah. When you're in that happy-go-lucky, loving mode, and it definitely does flow better. You
Exactly.
know, I won't read if I had a rough day, a long day, stressed, or whatever. I won't do a YouTube or I'll cancel whatever because I know I'm not in the right mode. It just doesn't flow when you're not healthy, not in that right mindset. So we got GD here. Wanted to know what I could expect from now moving into the new year between me and GS. No contact currently. Wondering about GS.
I'm assuming it sounds like a love question, yes?
That's what it looks like to me.
Okay.
Thank you, Deborah.
I think so you may be admiring from afar and wondering to make a first step.
All right.
You want to wait, you want to see what I'm getting? I'm getting that it's a go for making a first step and it may take a little longer than you think for it to come to fruition. Um, but
Wait,
I would definitely say make a first step.
um, I haven't seen a comment from GD here. If it was had contact and then lost contact, I guess that's a little confusing there. Um, my original senses said move on.
Oh,
Um, not the right person. What I'm getting, I got you, Queen of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and Death. So what I'm getting from there is that Knight of Pentacles is steady progress, and you being in the center there, but an ending with the Death. A renewal, a transformation, and at the end I have walk away with the Eight of Cups. It'll be back and forth. It won't be good with the two of coins. But if you let this go, there's something else coming in with the sun and the world.
He said, or GD said, they had contact but lost it.
Yeah. Okay, that's what that's what I was sensing when I looked at that. I'm like, move on. You move on from this. Your next one is going to be the one you want to find with those cards I tossed, because that's what I was sensing there. With the world and sun coming up, I also had the lovers coming in here too. But those other cards popping in, death, eight of cups, moving on. Ten of swords, it ain't gonna happen either. So yeah, I just let that one go. There's a reason why there's no contact. Just kind of like, oh, that was fun. Next.
There you go. Move on. Set your sights higher.
There you go. There's a reason why there's no contact.
Even if you did contact, even if you did press the issue and coax and say, oh, let's just go out for a drink or something, it may just fizzle out. I did sense the hesitation there. But it's not you. Don't take it personally. People have things going on in their lives and they just can't entertain something new right now. So, yeah.
You want to take a president question here?
President question.
Chile. J.K. Cast. Is J.K. Cast going to be the next president of Chile?
J.C. Cast. Oh, I'm going to use my pendulum because I have no idea who that is. Chile. Do you have an international community here, Scott? I guess you do now.
I don't know. I'm not sure where Jeannie is here.
J.C. Cast.
Hey, Shauna. Thank you.
Is J.C. Cast going to be the next president of Chile? The next president of Chile. Your bell is bigger than my bell, Scott.
It's good to clear once in a while. We're doing all these personal readings and a lot of energies. I'll make sure I'm getting this.
Well, I'll go out on a limb. I just used my pendulum, and my pendulum said no, it will not. J.C. Cast will not be the next president of Chile. Let me see if he'll ever be president.
I was getting that too. I was immediately getting no.
Will J.C. Cast ever be president of Chile?
Bye, Debbie. Okay.
It's uncertain. It won't move. It's perfectly still.
J.K. Cast, Chile.
It's not definite. Let's see what the cards have to say. You're so good at these cards, I'll tell you.
Hey, just set your intentions, shuffle to you when the guides say stop, and then read them.
Read them.
I really like using them because it confirms what I'm sensing, or it can bring in more.
Right.
Using the cards. Right. Almost every time when I do personal readings, I just listen and talk whatever comes through. I don't use the cards in personals.
I got the 5 of Swords: betrayal, loss, and defeat. Unhealthy competition.
That doesn't sound like a winner.
No, I don't know these cards. I just watch, and I like to hear the outcome. I really don't. Sorry. But maybe that's better if I don't know them.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Sheila, Inquisitive Tarot. Hi, Sharon Sipe. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Deanne. Aw.
No, I don't have great ones. I have Eight of Cups and Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and a Fool. So that would suggest something else is coming in for him or whoever JC is, male or female. Page of Pentacles would be a different job. Two of Pentacles would be financial demands, juggling information, juggling finances. The Fool is a different beginning from what I'm sensing as far as president. So yeah, I really don't even feel it's going to be that close.
That unhealthy competition was really sticking out for me.
I mean, close is by a few thousand, whatever. Our last presidential election was, I mean, electoral college close, but 7 million different. That's not close as far as presidents go. So,
Thanks for your question.
yeah,
Hi,
wasn't
Mims. Oh,
making
there's.
sure there was no more.
Hi, Lynn. Hi, Juno. Hi, Moonchild. Hi, Andrea. False Teeth Real Tarot. Everybody
No,
loves her name. It's so
where
cute.
where did it go? I lost it. I thought I seen. Oh, there she is, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. Hi,
Oh,
Sandra from Connecticut. Does Matthew, my husband, have a message for me?
Matthew.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry for your loss, Sandra.
That's a month, only a month, honey. I'm sorry. I know I've seen your name in the chat all the time in other channels and whatnot. Sandra. Trying to get what he's showing me. The first thing I seen was like a shining star.
Oh,
But then he's showing me something else. It kind of looks like a cart. I'm trying to figure out what that means.
well, he is very talkative, and he says, "I'm coming right down." He put his hand up. He's like, "Yep, I'm here. I'm coming right down." And I could see him walking like down a hallway to come closer to me, and I asked him for a message. He said, "Let her know I'm right by her side. That he's okay, that he made it. He's with family." He's uh he's sorry that he can't be there to take care of things for you. Like he sees that you have to do your job and his job. He says, "Take it easy. Take it easy on yourself. Relax. Take your time." He said he'll come visit you in your dreams when you're ready. Oh, he says he loves you. He wants to hug you. Give her a big hug. Let her know everything's going to be fine. He's holding you, and you have your head on his chest. I'm not sure if you do that or if you've done that, if that's the way he liked to embrace you. He wants you to get somebody to help you around the house. He's saying that it's too much. He doesn't want you to have to worry about that. He treated you like a queen, right? He really liked to pamper you and make sure that you were taken care of. He'd like to take care of things for you. And he still does. He doesn't want you to do any of that hard work. Aw. Take it easy. Make your life easier for yourself. Change your surroundings and make them easier for yourself. I'm not sure. He's showing me like yard work and leaves and trash cans and just trash and just him taking care of you and driving places, and he wants to still do that for you, and he wants you to not have to do all those things on your own because it's an extra burden. He's with you. He's with you all the time. He's right there. He's watching over you. He is watching over you. He hasn't left your side. He says, take your time. Take your time with the grieving process. Take your time. I will be here. There's no hurry. I get a message. He's showing me pictures on the refrigerator or just pictures that you've saved and have up on a board or up in a. Now, sometimes you stick pictures inside of a picture frame that's a picture that's already on the wall and you stick a picture in there. Something he's referring to a picture. Maybe you have a picture of him stuck somewhere where you can see it. He's not he's right beside you. He's there all the time. It's too soon to send you signs because of the grieving process. He just wants you to know that he's there. When the time is right, he'll come and visit you and he'll start showing you signs when you start coming out of the grieving process. But take your time. As long as you need, he would definitely be there the entire time. Sandra, he loves you so much. Love never dies. Love never ends. That's so sweet that he's showing me that he's holding you and you have your head on his shoulder there. Like he really was the one that he really loved taking care of you and treating you like a queen. That's just beautiful. He's an amazing man. Thanks for letting me connect with him, Matthew. Thank you. I'm going to ask Matthew to step back. Are you getting anything there, Scott?
No, you took charge. He stepped away from me, probably with that wheelbarrow or whatever picture I was getting, like the yard work or something like that.
Okay.
So
Yeah, he was very concerned about his job.
I just tossed some cards, and it felt like it was a tough ending, a quick ending. With the Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, and Knight of Swords, makes it feel like it was a quick ending, for leaving here. But the cards are showing a lot of love. He did make it to heaven. Look at he split with the World, Ace of Pentacles, and Lovers. He's in heaven's realm. All these cards show a lot of love and blessings there.
Yeah, he really cherished you, and he does cherish you. Don't think of it as the past. It's a constant. She said my daughter made videos with pictures of him,
I
and
seen that.
she says thank you.
In the
You're welcome.
ending, in
I'm
the
sorry,
ending
Scott.
here, I got no. You're fine. In the ending here, I have the Six of Pentacles. He is there. That's the assistance. That's being there, sharing the wealth, kindness. Nine of Cups. That's the comfort being given. Ace of Wands. He is there, like you said, with the dreams. He'll be there. And then the King of Pentacles. That's security. So it feels like you're secure. I mean, with its passing, whatever, you may have security, according to that card. But yeah, I also have the Two of Cups, Ace of Cups coming in too. So much loving energy with these cups coming in from this toss. Lots of love. He is there, definitely. You always like to see that when loving spirit goes right to heaven and there's no issues, and because there's others that don't quite get there that quick when they have to go through some things that they weren't all that generous and all that loving on this earth plane, and that what do you call it? The learning process is kind of difficult. You know, if you mistreated people, you kind of learn it all over again. I remember having a one of the readings that there was this um, woman that wasn't very nice. I ain't gonna go into too much detail, but there's this woman that wasn't very nice to the person I was reading to, and I was shown like either a step of heaven or pre-heaven or whatever, but she was on a bench and reliving. Her energy was on a bench, reliving the pain she caused others. You know, just keep
Wow.
reliving it and understanding this is what you did to these people. You need to understand this. You know, so it wasn't like they were in a good place. And then I was shown like almost like a timeout chair or a bench, like a bench in the park, but her head, her energy, her head was down, you know, kind of like listening and sad. So it's like most of us always say, it's like if you know, you learn your lessons here and be a love and light person, that transformation next is lickety split, no problems. I remember I seen I was dreaming that the exact same time my grandfather passed. I told us before, but it was incredible. You know, it's like I seen him go straight to heaven.
Wow.
He was, I was, yeah, I was, and as soon as I seen the process of family members and whatnot going up to heaven, after I seen this like a rainbow white light portal open up, and they all just went like in spirit. My sister called, "Hey, Grandpa just passed." And I was dreaming at that time, and it was really weird because so in the dream, I was walking on the road up to his house, and all of a sudden I seen him walking towards me, and he was like 30 years younger,
Wow.
and in his Sunday's best suit. Well, the only Sunday best suit he had. It was a light blue, blazer suit, and but he so that made me feel like, when we pass, we present ourselves how we see ourselves, in our best self. So he passed at 93, so it was approximately maybe 50, 60, that he
Wow.
presented himself. So we came up to each other, and I go, "What's going on, Grandpa?" He just looks at me, gives me a smile, and then just keeps walking. I'm like, that's kind of weird. He didn't even say hi. He didn't give me any chocolates, nothing. So then I look back where he's walking, and there appears to be like a party going on. To this house, there's some music and a whole bunch of people. So I look back, and he's walking towards this party, and all of a sudden, when he gets up to it, all of a sudden, the group of people open up, and there comes my grandmother
Oh my gosh.
out from the back, and then all of a sudden, you just see smiles and happy, and he hugs her, and she passed 30 years earlier,
Wow.
something like that. So, and it just seems so loving and joyous, and I recognized a few people. So these are
Wow.
all our ancestors and family members waiting there in this party. And after we embrace, they all just look at me and all wave, and all of a sudden I seen this rainbow type white light come from the heavens, and then they all just kind of materialize and just go. And then my sister called.
Wow. That was a dream? Or were
That
you
was,
s
that was a
wow.
dream. Yeah, I was dreaming in that night, and it had to be his transition.
That's a beautiful gift. Yes,
Yeah, it
that's
was an
too
awesome day.
specific. It's absolutely. I've seen when you said they disintegrated and went up in the light, I saw that exact same thing before. I've seen it.
Isn't that
Woo!
incredible?
I'm getting the chills everywhere.
I just totally love that. I mean, and I told my sister about it, and my other sisters, and my wife's sisters, like, I'm jealous. Why can't I see things like that or get that? And it's like, it is, like I said, it seems so weird, because I seen him a lot younger, you know, vibrant. He was healthy. He could walk good again, and he's in his Sunday's best. And I thought it was, when I was in the process, I was like, well, why didn't you talk to me? You know,
Mhm.
I was a little confused. I'm like, I was coming to see you, but you're walking past me, and like I said, it was
Wow.
really neat. It was like a house down the way, and there was this big party going on, and so it all, it just makes you feel like it's true. You know,
Absolutely. Validation for sure. And it
heaven's there. Our loved ones are waiting. You know, you're accepted. But if you're a evil type person, you know, and you've done mean things, let's just say like our former president, he's going to be going through some things after he meets his maker. And I've seen that a few times. It's just people that have passed and done wrong, they're not welcome until they learn their lesson, kind of thing. You know,
that that's very true. I've experienced that with my own father because he was narcissistic here in the real world and didn't treat people very kindly. Um, not to a great extent, but hurt people's feelings and, kind of little rough around the edges and um, really tough. And he's come through several times for me and apologized and said, I didn't realize how much it hurt you when I behaved that way. And it's just a beautiful thing that they can evolve and transform, and they can see what they've done. So yeah, I believe that.
it's excellent. I mean, it's good to do it our own, um, within our own life, while we're here, to forgive whatever wrongs have happened. And myself, I'm grateful that I was able to rectify my relationship with my father, because we grew up on the farm. I worked on the farm with him in partnership, and it was not fun.
Oh,
We almost became enemies, and after the farming was we ended and had the sale and everything, it was still tough, but everything changed after my mother passed.
Mm.
He became a 180 type person,
Wow.
and up until my mother passed, he's never said I love you until after my mom passed.
Aw.
So it's like he's an all new person, and the karma of our got released, and it was a great thing.
That is beautiful. Thanks, everybody. I see a couple of people are telling me that they're booking the free readings. Thank you. And somebody else said that they had a
Really,
visitation in a dream visitation by Freddie Mercury. I'd like one of those too.
that would be cool. So yeah, we're almost pushing 2 hours.
There you
So
go.
one or two more, or are
It's
you gonna get
totally up to
going?
you. It's
Yeah,
totally up to you. Yeah.
I need dinner, so one or two more here.
Oh, Scott.
I don't like to eat before reading. It drags me down. You feel full, and
Oh, yeah.
I just get some water in me, and you feel lighter and connected. So
That is true. That is true.
I don't want to do any reading after eating. I just want to take a nap. Okay,
Let's see.
Mackenzie, can you tell me what's going to happen soon with my love life? I'm assuming that's love life.
Yeah, I always hit the I instead of the O too. It's your fingers.
Yeah. No,
Mackenzie.
it is right next to the O. All right. Mackenzie, yes. Love life. Are you okay. How much are you looking for a new love or looking for love? Mackenzie, quick. I'm just gonna comment.
I should do that more often, Scott. I forget to sometimes. You're very good at being specific and drilling down to the specific question. And I just say, let me go and see what the guides, have to say.
Right. I always like to try to just take the first instinct, but then I question myself, or whatever.
I did see a cake, so I think it's going to be sweet, but I'm not sure why I'm seeing cake. Maybe he's a baker. What's that
Uh,
guy called? The Bake Boss or somebody? The Cake Boss, I think.
Okay, Mackenzie's seeing someone is very new. Okay, because that's why I was like, wait a minute, your love life. So I seen someone there. That's why I was like, soon, oh, wait a minute, are you looking or have? All right. She's wondering how this is gonna go. Wait a minute, Sylvie. Sylvie had a question. I skipped her. What was up with that? Let me look at that quick. You
Yeah,
can get into
good.
her question then.
Let me know if he's a baker, if he likes baking, or if he likes cake. I don't know why I'm seeing a cake.
Okay, I found it,
He or
Sylvie.
she.
Okay.
You know, I say live in the moment. That seems passionate. It seems fulfilling. Hope you don't mind, but I can see personal stuff too. It's a blessing and a curse sometimes. Hmm. I would say enjoy the moment, go with the flow. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about tomorrow. It's a beautiful experience and a wonderful connection. I don't know. Let me just see. I see it's very new, and that really passionate chemistry stuff that's in the beginning. When it's very new, I'd say enjoy yourself.
Oh, bummer. We missed missed 2 donations up higher for questions. So I guess we got 3 more.
Okay.
All right. Um. So I'll just say quick. Well, when I first read that, I was getting it's around the corner, but then I felt like someone was already there. So this is kind of difficult because it is new. They're not going to tell you, "Yep, you found them." You know. So I was being referenced to my motto. Anytime you're in a new relationship, go into it like it's your last. Put your all into it. If it's meant to be, it's not meant to be. You look for signs, of things you don't like, things you don't want. You both should. But in the beginning, you're attracted, go crazy, fall in love. That's what we're here to do is fall in love. But internally, you'll know if it's wrong or right. But I've always given everything I could into a relationship like it's my last until you finally got to say, no, I guess this isn't going to work. So, like I said, they're not telling me if it's the one, because we're here to learn and experience other people, right? So, right now, we're crazy.
Mackenzie did comment. She says he lives next door. I said they're dropping him in your lap, girlfriend.
Well, maybe that's it then. I don't know. But the first thing I heard was he's around the corner.
It reminds me of an old saying. He may not be Mr. Right, but he's definitely Mr. Right now. You never know what's going to come of it. He may be young. That's funny. He may be young and may grow into somebody who's a little more mature and responsible if he's young, and just take it for the moment and see where it goes. And see where it goes. And try not to make too many judgments right up front because people evolve. But
Oh
have
yeah,
fun in the
yeah,
meantime. Yeah.
definitely.
Hmm.
Excellent. Excellent. Oh, this darn chat goes by so fast.
Sylvie.
Getting these comments. Hey, you missed me. You missed me. I'm like, oh.
Pedersen.
I'm just going back quick. Okay. Okay. Sylvie.
They're telling me, your guides are telling me to edit the how do I put this? The drama that you're taking in. You're caught up in either somebody's drama or some sort of drama, and you're taking it in and not ingesting it, but it seems like you're bringing it into your energy, and it's drama, and you're bringing it into your energy, and they're saying narrow that down, filter it out, and cleanse your energy, balance your energy, go outside more, try to detach from that drama some. There seems to be some drama that you're absorbing, is probably a better word than ingesting. But in any respect, just cut back on the drama if you can, and try and do meditations, or try and do like a craft, or try and do something creative, or something a little more constructive with your time, because the drama is pulling down your energy. That's what they're telling me. That's from your guides.
Mhm. Yeah, I decided to toss some cards here. I was getting something, but very little. Okay. Yeah, I think you were on target there. Because I'm seeing put up boundaries, soul searching with the hermit, um, and get organized. Yeah, you're not quite ready for that significant other because you need some internal work a little bit. Um, I have Two of Wands, Six of Cups, and Justice. That would also represent balancing things of the past, memories. Justice is balancing. Two of Wands is you're in the first stage. Future planning. Reunion is nostalgia, and Justice is that balance. In the end, I have Two of Pentacles. You're still juggling life. King of Pentacles is someone coming in. An Emperor, someone to help you with life. And then I have start with friendship first. Three of Cups. So you balance your life, get everything in order, and then this person will come. So
That's great, Scott. What do you do? Like a 9 card spread, or do you just?
I created the spread myself.
Oh, I'd love to learn that sometime if you're willing to share it sometime in the future. We could do a show
Well,
on
I could
how you
do
do it.
cards. I can bring my I got a webcam.
Uh-huh.
Just bring it down. But basically, because I didn't really gel with the Celtic cross or any other spread I seen, so I decided to do a 3 card, 3 card, 3 card, which would represent past, present, future, and then I put 4 on the side as the outcome.
Oh, wow.
So it's the third row would be kind of like moving forward, what you need to know,
Yeah.
that thing. But the 4 will tell me the outcome of the big thing, what you need to know. So when I first look at the cards, I look at the first card and then I flip it over, whatever's on the bottom. So technically I'm using 14 cards, but it's a 13 card.
Wow.
13 is a power number.
And what does the bottom of the deck signify again?
So let's say on the bottom of the deck, I have 3 of Wands and 7 of Wands. Okay. So I look at those 2 cards, and that's the overall energy I'm feeling for this reading.
Oh, okay.
Let's say it's a magician and the devil.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I see that on the overall energy. I use that as the overall energy, and I think about that first. What does those 2 together mean? What do I need to concentrate on? There's manifesting there, or you have a bad influence in your life that you need to remove, something like that. So then I look at the past position and then go from there and figure it
Wow.
out. But that's what I do. And then also in that box 9, you can look at it, and you can do it like a tic tac toe too. Read it up and down or
Oh,
crossways, whatever. Look at other influences on that on your past to you moving forward.
wow.
So that's how I do it.
That's amazing.
That's my spread. That's what my guides told me to do. Because none of this spread really gelled with me. So,
Yeah.
Irish choline in Minnesota. Does my dog Gwen, who passed in May, have a message for me?
Is
Begging for
that
begging for treats. I just see this dog here. It feels like a small dog. I don't know if you're still here, Irish Gwen, but I just,
are you able to pop up the question?
oh, I'm sorry.
That's
I didn't,
okay.
I didn't change it. I thought I had it changed. It's the same color.
You're really good at this too. Why how do you get your questions in color? Oh, because they do the donation.
Yeah, with the donation, they
How
come.
do you get the colors on there?
Yeah, it depends on the donation. They come up in
I
color.
know nothing.
Big
Okay.
dog,
Aw,
big dog Doberman. Hmm. Some reason I was seeing a small dog.
Gwen.
Someone else got a small dog that
No,
passed.
no. Okay.
I was I was seeing like a terrier just begging away, a smaller dog.
Sometimes they have a smaller spirit than what they were incarnated.
But
Like, you
whatever
know
I'm
how a
seeing,
little chihuahua thinks he's a big dog or whatever.
well, that could be
Sometimes it just you see their spirit.
that just going nuts, wanting a treat, just like give me. But that's what I'm seeing. Um, was your dog like a? Doesn't seem like he was much of a lap dog. He'd sit next to you, but not really in your lap. Didn't oh Deanna had a white terrier cross. Hmm.
Yeah, maybe you're picking up on somebody else's dog.
He's begging at me right now, a small terrier. No, I was seeing like a darker terrier, not a white one. But anyway, a pommy. Hmm. I mean, it doesn't have to be a terrier, but anyway, if that makes any sense, as far as not really a lap dog, I see him on the couch, whatever dog this is. Um, had his own space, kind of independent, but when he wanted love, he really wanted love. This dog is showing me go crazy over treats. I'm like literally crazy. If you had a treat ready for it, um, this dog loved the lick faces though. I'm seeing him like that. You know, get off me. No, lick, lick, lick. Was it a tumor or something? Kind of old age, but a tumor. Feels like
Wow.
old age with a tumor. Just very happy. Had a good life, comfortable, and it didn't seem like it doesn't look like a walking dog. Didn't like to walk a lot. Maybe that's towards the end, but I'm not seeing like begging to go out for a walk.
I'm
Um, uh, One more thing I see, like playing ball or playing fetch. I see in a ball, retrieving balls on it. Sticks too. Like to pick up sticks, bring back sticks. I guess that's all I'm getting.
I see Gwen as being part of your soul family. And Gwen is saying that they really were honored to be of service to you. And they're honored to have shared energies together again. And that you'll definitely see each other on the other side. And this dog seems like it has a lot of honor and very proud and uh, did their job and um, was very protective and very loving. And they also that Gwen was there when you needed them. I'm saying them because I don't know if it's a him or her. I'm guessing it's a her, but when you needed her for emotional support too, and you wouldn't assume that from um, from the type of dog, which she was very loving, and she could pick up on your emotions, and she was very tender with you, but she also served you and protected you and had a lot of honor, and she really did mix with your energy. That's why you feel such a strong connection. You guys were in lifetimes together, and she just said it's an honor to serve you. It's beautiful. She'll be there when you cross, when, she'll meet you on the other side when you're, that's nice. Beautiful, beautiful spirit.
Oh yeah, dogs are. Those lost loved pets are still with us. Oh yeah, definitely. And it's been a little.
What does TYSM mean? Does anybody know? OTYSM. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Sorry, I'm not as
Oh yeah,
Irish Colleen says TYSM.
GYSM. Yeah,
Oh,
gotta
she
remember
did
little
say,
tips.
oh, they were hit by a car. It was a service dog. Wow. Irish Colleen, was it really a service dog? I saw the
Oh,
crowd.
maybe that's why it was maybe more
Wow.
didn't pick that up, but it was I don't know. I don't know if I was picking up that dog or not, but I
Exactly. Well, there's other dogs in the chat that you could be picking up, and they piggyback on each other too. So,
know the only she commented that it didn't want to sit in her lap, but it did feel more disciplined because I didn't see it
wow.
like going for walks on its own, that kind of thing, like close. So
Wow. Cool. Thanks for the feedback.
love and light, Suzanne.
Yeah, sorry for your loss. Oh, who's oh,
Oh,
hi,
Suzanne,
Suzanne. I thought you were calling
Suzanne,
the
love and
Irish
light and
Colleen.
hugs to everyone.
Aw. Thanks,
Okay.
Suzanne. Suzanne, I see you on Facebook all the time. I would love to do a reading for you. I didn't know. I was a little hesitant to contact you on Facebook and just offer it, but since you're in the chat and I'm offering free readings for anybody in the chat, please do, if you're interested, feel free and reach out. My guides have been saying that Suzanne, connect with her.
Yeah, go for it.
Um,
I had a lovely reading with Suzanne. Maybe you can grab more. Um, yeah. Okay. I found more donations we didn't do.
okay.
Opal girl, or no, sorry, that's the next. That's the next one. Water lily. We missed her. They went by so fast and missed them all.
Will we find out what's wrong with my sister Patsy? Doctors can't figure it out. Is there a cure?
Will we find out what's wrong with my sister Patsy? Doctors can't figure it out. Water lily, are you still here? I'm getting something about maybe um, some circulation issues or something. It feels especially in the legs. Well, thank you, Water Lily. Um, she says yes. It is something to do with circulation issues. But
Wow.
I was being focused mainly to the legs for some reason. Like the legs might be weak or something like that. Um, figure it out.
I think that yes, they will figure it out. And I am not a doctor, and I have no idea if this has any connection, but I kind of got a message that it could possibly be a parasite or an after effect or a symptom of a parasite. Not Lyme's disease, but sort of like some sort of a parasite that's causing another effect in the body. So it seems like there's some sort of a parasitic type of invasion. And
Water Lily said she can't walk. SI joint? No.
I'm sure she's going to all the right doctors. I'm hearing infectious disease doctor. Oh, she said it might be a reaction to COVID. That's the parasite.
Could be.
Could be. I
Oh,
don't know.
so she had COVID, and now she's like that. Yeah. Home phone.
Yeah, I I definitely hesitate to make any definitive comments when it's unknown and so new because it could be anything, but I'm just throwing out a possibility for them to look into. See you, Terry. Thanks.
Right. Bye, Terry.
They will discuss. They will figure it out.
Okay. She said yes, she did have COVID. Now dealing with this. Hmm. God, it does feel like some kind of after effect. This feels like there's not enough oxygen or something in the blood, and it feels like the heart is weak. It may just take more time.
Well, how about if everybody in the chat sends healing love and light to Water Lily's sister, Patsy,
Let's see.
and see her running around and playing tennis and say, can you believe that happened to me? I'm so glad I'm over it.
I mean, if
I
that,
see.
if COVID affected her, and you're weaker in your lungs, you lose a lot of lung tissue, you don't have the right circulation. Like Deanna said, it can affect your nervous system. And then you got the old long COVID thing. Heck, my youngest daughter got COVID. Well, both of them did.
Wow.
Well, one's a nurse. She got it because she worked around COVID patients all the time. Well, she was weak, couldn't take a walk with her dog for more than 5 minutes for like 4 months.
Oh
She had no
my.
she had no oxygen in her lungs for 4 months, and it
Oh
was a
wow.
mild case. But she's back to normal. But it took like 4 months for her to actually have a walk. with her dog because she could just walk down the end of the driveway and be whooped and have to sit down.
Oh my
She had
gosh.
no energy.
That must
And
have been so scary.
yeah, but when your family gets it and close to you, yeah. And then my other daughter thought they're going to be all cool, and they went. Her and her fiance decided to go to a cabin up north with a bunch of friends. Well, here one of the friends of the 8 was asymptomatic,
Oh, wow.
and everyone got COVID there.
You're scaring me now, Scott, because we actually have COVID in my family right now, but they're in Pennsylvania. I'm in Maryland, but
Uh,
we had to
no,
cancel Thanksgiving,
I
and
would. Then,
yeah, there's
then they didn't know it. They got done with the weekend. They came back home. Then they gave it to my fiance's. Her fiance gave it to his parents, his sister, and the kids.
oh
Everyone got
no.
it, and luckily, no one was. Everyone got over it. This was last year. This was no. This was yeah. This was this last a year ago, New Year's Eve. So then in January, everyone on that side of the family was quarantining, but luckily, everyone came out good, you know. But I'm just like, I told my daughter, I'm like, seriously, you guys are doing so good, and then you decide to just. Well, they figured they were all safe because they're all young kids in their 20s. They figured I was all safe because everyone in that area got COVID because they're all dumb and partying all the time. Oh, we didn't think anyone like. You're right, Dad. I shouldn't have been. We shouldn't have been dumb. But luckily, we got so scared because the babies got it. 4 and 6 got COVID too. Or
Oh,
the sisters' kids, and his parents got it. Too. It's like, ugh, it's crazy. But the weird thing is, my youngest daughter's. Oh, my sister. She thinks she got it just by going to the grocery store, and she was being safe.
now you're scaring me, Scott.
That was last summer. But yeah, she had long COVID too. So my daughter and everyone else turned around pretty quick. But those two, they were weak for like 4 months.
Oh no.
Lost their taste. So yeah. All right. So
Trish
prayers
said
for Patsy.
she had
Hopefully
COVID
she's
over.
working.
Sorry. Trish was just commenting she had COVID over a year ago and she's having a lot of health problems from it too. So I'm sorry to cut you off, Scott.
Oh
What were you
my
saying?
Lord. Trish. So horrible. 2 heart attacks in the last year and in coli. Oh my lordy.
Yeah, and the only other thing I want to suggest to Water Lily and her sister Patsy is acupuncture is an amazing healing tool. And what it does is it opens up the meridians in your body so that your body can heal itself faster. It's it's just miraculous. It changed my life.
Yeah, it feels like circulation. If you can get her circulation going with the right amount of oxygen, it just feels like everything's off from that. So,
All the
water,
best to your sister.
send her healing light to her chest. Just send healing light to her chest, and have those thoughts of healing, getting back to normal.
I do see her playing tennis. Tell her that. It'll
Lordy,
keep her spirits up.
kicking some tennis.
Opal girl, that's a cute name.
Over girl. This was a while ago. This was almost. He's probably not in the chat anymore. But this was. I found this one. Oh gosh, hour and a half ago. I kept scrolling up. I'm like, oh, there's another one we missed. Okay, Opal girl. If you're still here, please comment. Otherwise, we'll do this. Will my new venture, which is out of my comfort zone, spiritually, emotionally advanced? I say take it on. I feel good about it.
I do too.
It'll challenge you. You will open up more. Financially, it feels like baby steps. But I sense take it head on, rock it.
I remember there's like a meme or something that says life begins outside of your comfort zone.
Pretty much. Get over the fear. Take things head on. You can't go wrong. Yeah, I mean, I'll, I'll pull a few cards. I mean, if I'm not doing a full spread, I like to do that full spread that I do because I don't read reversals. So when you have more cards and you have some together, like the one reading I had, like the Wheel of Fortune and then something else, but then I had that negative card in the middle. It almost like wipes out the other two. It's kind of like, oh,
Yeah, right.
you have this blessing here, but then you have a Three of Swords, and then you
Oh,
have this other thing. It's like, okay, your blessings are hindered from your heartbreak, loss, or whatever is going on. But if there's three mediocres, I just kind of read them together. But the negative comes in, whatever it is. You might have some great cards together. Oh, you got a man here wanting to help, but then I have the Seven of Swords sitting there and be like, oh, but he's a liar. He's not going to be helpful. It's just I read them together, and I read more intuitively, than
yeah. You know what
than.
I'm reading you right now, Scott, if you don't mind, and without your permission. But just real quick, what I'm seeing you doing is you're using both sides of your brain. You're using your analytical brain to analyze the cards, and then you're listening to your intuition and your guides on the other side, and you're mixing and dancing the two, and it's phenomenal, and it's an amazing combination, and the outcome is just miraculous. It's so beautiful. I can see
Oh,
yeah, I can see you using you're like dancing back and forth. Both
aw.
sides of your brain, you're really firing it up. Boop, 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 boop. You have all all something on fire or something. What do they say? All all I don't know what the saying is.
Oh, but that's sweet. I don't know. I mean, someone else was told me that before one time. She goes, "You say things in the cards that I've never heard before." At times, I'm like, I don't know. I don't remember what I said. I'm just looking at the scenario, looking at the pictures, but ultimately I listen to them.
Yeah.
Uh,
And do
They
you
may
remember
have words, on the cards or whatever, and I'm like,
yeah.
okay, you know, but that's the way I
Do you
do it.
remember I was telling you earlier that one of the techniques in our class was that you would imagine looking at a rose and describe the rose, and then when you're describing it and you're looking here, then the messages come in here, and that's what you're doing. You're looking at your cards and describing the cards, and while you're doing that, you're getting messages coming in over here. Mine comes in over here. Yours could be coming both sides. I don't know where yours comes in, but that's very, very similar. I mean, but there's more
Right.
to it than that, but yeah.
All cylinders firing. Oh, you
That's
like
the
the hope?
one. Thank
You
you,
like the hope,
guys.
though. Oh, look at this. Deanna thinks you're a keeper. Look at you.
Aw. Aw, that's so sweet.
Well,
Thanks,
there's a
Diane.
reason why I wanted to have you on and get some exposure.
Aw,
What
that's very, very kind of you. Very kind of you.
was my comment on your channel? You're an untapped resource or something like
Yes.
that.
Yes. You're tapped in, turned on. You're
Oh,
ready to go. Come on
Suzanne.
while it's hot. Come get the
Suzanne is booked.
All right, Suzanne, thank you. You've been on my mind. I'm hesitating reaching out, but now that you're here, come on. I'm glad to see that you booked with me. Thanks. Looking forward to it.
Jesus. Oh lordy, we all go through so much things.
And Bathrobe Tarot Danny is here.
Oh, Danny
Danny
dropped in.
Shea.
Hey,
Hmm.
Danny. Hey, brother. How you doing? Um, let's see here.
Oh,
You had a mini read.
Danny says I had a mini reading with Jean. It was awesome. We were in class together and we did a share.
That
And
should be that should be Gene's channel. I just posted if anyone can't find it.
oh, thank you. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate the kind comments. And Danny's an excellent reader too. He brought my father through like nobody's business.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you,
Yeah.
Nero. Thank
Okay.
you, Nero. Blessings. Hey, Danny Shay. So when did you do that?
It
When did you do a mini reading? Was it on a live or personally?
was in class.
Oh, in
Wh-
class.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
they give us instructions and then you go to a breakout room in Zoom and then it's you, two people, and then one person reads one, we read each other half and half. And it
Nice.
was, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But Danny's, I was like going and going and going. It was a lot. It was really
Right.
good. Actually, we
Yeah.
did two together.
That's what
I
makes you
brought,
you
I brought
unique too. Starting out, just tapping in, and you're just following the movie.
the. It's fun. But like I said, people have not have to be open, but it's so much easier when people are used when they're, used to tapping in. It's really quick.
Yeah. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's not.
But I love
some
both because I learn so much. Yeah.
sometimes I get the pass on loved ones, and sometimes I don't. Depends on the energy. If it's meant to. I remember one reading before I even got into it. I Her father was there. I was like,
Mhm.
before we do anything, I have to tell your father needs to talk.
That's great. That's really great. Well, we did 2.5 hours. This is a marathon, Scott. I got to tell you.
Oh, I know. I usually don't do this long,
I
but
don't think I've ever done
I
this
couldn't
long.
believe all the generous donations, and I wanted to make sure we try to get. I think we missed a couple or one at least. So if anyone can remember and comes back that did not get a reading when they donated, please comment back on this one, and we'll make it right. And I know a lot of other people ask questions too. I'm sorry we didn't get to them, but there was a lot. There was a lot.
Wow. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Spiritual Seeker. She said she just subbed to my channel. That's very, very kind of you. I really appreciate that. I really do.
Thank you all. So anyway, love and light. Thank you for showing up, Danny. Good to see you and everyone else. Blessings, and we were happy to read for you guys. Yeah, I
Yes.
know. Thanks, Tracy. I do need to eat. It's about an hour and a half past my dinner time.
Aw.
It's
Well,
love and
thank
light,
you very much
everyone.
for your kindness. Thank you, everybody in
No,
the chat, for your questions and your support and your kindness. Bye, everybody. Have a great night.